Welcome to the cookout. The vibe is prime, but your signal shaky, like it's out of time. I see your face freeze, words don't align. Pixelated dreams, you're stuck in the climb. Wild card waits with a patient grin, but your service stutters won't let you in. Your service is nervous, can't handle the stream, glitching through the moment like a broken dream. If you can't connect, then you're out of the scene. Your service is nervous, say goodbye to the team. The crowd's on fire, the chat's alive, but your Wi-Fi's drowning, can't take the dive. Buffering circles, spinning in the sky. Wildcard's fingers twitching, ready to say bye. Your voice is fading, your screen's gone gray. Wildcard's hand hovers, it's the final play. Service nervous, can't handle the stream. Glitching through the moment like a broken dream. If you can't connect, then you're out of the scene. Your service is nervous. Say goodbye to the team. Say goodbye to the team.
H4L in the building, we don't play. Welcome to the show, somebody hit the play. We loud every night, every day. Step inside the ring soon as you press play. Press play, press play, press play, press play. Yeah, press play. H4L, yeah. H4L in the building, press play. Yeah, H4L in the building, we don't play. Yeah, H4L in the building, we don't play. Welcome to the show, somebody hit that play. We loud every night, every day. Step inside the ring soon as you press play. Press play, let the power ring out. H4L, let the whole world shout. From the ropes to the mic, we don't fade away. If you ready for the show, go and press play. Press play, feel the crowd go wild, turn it up. Let it run for a mile. From the ramp to your app, we just came to stay. If you rockin' with the squad, let it press play. Mic check, 1, 2, this is how we ride. 6 mics, 1 ring, whole team aside. From the bell to the close, we control the stage. Put the pie on blast, let it break the cage. Press play, let the pie ring out. H4L, let the whole house shout. From the ropes to the mic, we don't fade away. If you ready for the show, go and press play. Press play, feel the crowd go wild. Turn it up, let it run for a mile. From the ramp to your app, we just came to stay. If you rockin' with the squad, better press play. Wild card, let it charge. Set the pace, we straight.
You won't join up again.
What's going on, wrestling true believers? It's a great day in Zimbabwe. You are here watching us once again every Sunday, 8:30 Central, 9:30 Eastern, with your boy Black Alabama Incorporated. You know, Mr. the hostess with the mostest. You know what I'm saying? Has always arrived. My black ass was actually supposed to be in Chicago, but I decided to back out the last minute because I didn't want to deal with them people. But anyway, I'm here, Mr. Enforcer, Miss South, Light Skin Gouging, and the birthday boy himself, Mr. Ziggy, coming back for the very first time in 1,000 years. Let's get him a standing ovation. That's what's up.
There's been
So
a lot of
everybody-
heel vibes going on, and you know, as the resident babyface on a heel show, I figured it was time to, you know, come back and hang out with my boys, man. It's been a long time. Thank you for
now
inviting
you
me.
thought of us now, huh? You thought of us
We
now.
miss you.
I miss y'all too, man. It's
Greatly.
been insane, but I appreciate y'all.
So what did you do for your birthday before we start? What did you do?
Just typical babyface stuff, man. I prayed, once again, not joking. I prayed, just thank God for reaching 38. All right, back in character. Just doing typical babyface stuff, and just hanging out. Nah, but all kidding aside, I chill with the family. Watch some wrestle with my daughter. My daughter's actually really starting to get into wrestling, so it's kind of cool to see the younger generation getting to wrestling. Okay. She's been asking for Naomi. She's like, "Where's Naomi, Daddy?" I don't know.
Just tell her that
and her second. She likes Willow. That's her new favorite. Willow.
Oh, nice.
She likes Willow.
That's what's up.
So Naomi, Willow, and Bianca Belair. So 3.
Black excellence.
Yeah, I noticed a trend with her favorites.
Mm-hmm.
But thank y'all. It's good to be back, and to hang out with my boys.
Glad to have you.
And who that?
So everybody, tonight we have a nice little lineup for you guys. We're going to get to wrestling debates and cake. Oh my God! Here we go again. We're going to do heel news and rumors, and I mean that, okay? Heel news and rumors, and then we're going to get into our personal segments, myself and Light Skin, and then we're going to talk about ZILLA FATU and the Bloodline, and it's going to be a very interesting night. Please, I'm just going to say this disclaimer: when you see my segments, and if you see your face on there, I'm not being disrespectful. I'm just calling it the way it is, okay? But anyway, without further ado, I need y'all to repost, reshare, do what you do wherever you are, X, Facebook, TikTok, whatever. We need those likes and we need those reposts and all that good shit, okay? I'm going to be back in a little bit, and Ziggy's going to take control of the vote. But without further ado, here is Heel News and Rumors.
We're breaking down the latest buzz from backstage politics, surprise returns, contract drama, and all the dirt the big companies don't want you to know about. Whether it's AEW, WWE, New Japan Pro Wrestling, or any of your favorite indie scene companies. We've got the scoops, we've got the tea, and we might even have a wrestler to even talk about this. With a little bit of fantasy booking to spice things up. Grab your belts, lace up your boots, time to hit the ropes, because it's time for Heel News and Rumors. Welcome to the August 16th edition of Heel News and Rumors. All right, boys. As our fearless leader talked about in the production meeting, we'll have 3 pillars of Heel News and Rumors today. Which one do y'all want to tackle first? We have WWE, AEW, and we have the G1. Which one y'all want to tackle first?
Let's get the G1 out the way. That's simple. This year's G1 was G1 Climax 36. It felt different because it was different. We had a lot of first or second, maybe third time wrestlers in the G1. It felt different because it was new faces, situations like Gabe Kidd, who had visa troubles, Drilla Maloney, who decided to stay in New Japan. The actual winner, I call him Big Oi because I don't like to mess up his name. So Big Oi, 27-year-old Uemura, who was his opponent in the finals, which again, finals was a surprise out of nowhere. These guys, they remind me of back when Shinsuke and Tanahashi. Remind me of Kishimoto and Mahiro Chono. If you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, look it up. But brand new people in the finals, showing that hey, we got to do a reboot of Making Stars. And there's one thing I gotta say about New Japan, better than any other wrestling company. Talk to everyone, listen, but hear me out. They know how to build stars from the ground up. From their dojo all the way here, do their excursion, come back. They know how to build these stars up. And the final, this finals show that these guys was gonna be ready. They had to go in with no safety net. I don't know how many wrestling matches y'all could probably say how many, but I don't think I can remember the time I can say a wrestling match that was over probably 20, 30 minutes all happened in the ring. They did not leave the ring. They wrestled in the ring. And let me laugh some more because how he won the match. He won by a headlock. He beat him with a headlock. Either I'm going to beat you with a headlock or you going to beat you with a wrist lock. He didn't do no sharpshooter. He didn't do no guillotine choke. He did an old school, something you used to do to your little cousin, little brother. Headlock. And he won. He tapped him out. He gave up. I think the future is bright for New Japan. They got their pieces and places with the veterans that's still there, with the young blood that's coming in there. Tanahashi bringing some type of life in with probably put some American style. Their partnership with AEW, CMLL is doing beautiful work. All I can say about the G1 right now, man, the G1, was it the best G1 that I ever seen? No, of course not. But was it a good G1? Yes. It had some great moments. Probably some future stories to tell, especially with the new generation. They really picked up their game during this G1. So next thing's up is King of Pro Wrestling. So that's pretty much all I gotta say about the G1. I'm good.
So going back to the G1 enforcer, I'm sorry, Gaijin, did you want to add anything to it? Sorry.
So I didn't get to bed till late because instead of watching the G1 final, I was dead tired and watching the final night of block action of the 5-star Grand Prix. But when I woke up this morning, the first thing I checked was New Japan just to see who won the G1, and then I was going to watch it at a later time when I had time.
Mm-hmm.
But to see that Ryohei Oiwa
Thank you said that.
won the G1, like Enforcer said, it had this ominous feeling of Tanahashi versus Nakamura. Like, those two were looked at as those pillars of New Japan's new beginning. You know, as we all know, New Japan went on this decline, and then we saw the rise of Nakamura, the Tanahashi, and then after that came Okada. After that came, Tetsuya Naito. Do not be surprised if you see that Yuya Uemura, Ryohei Oiwa, and even Shooter himself are looked at as the Nakamura, Tanahashi, and Naito of this group. Because Shota Umino, who, we all realize is being looked at as the guy who's being shoved down everybody's throats and looked at as, oh, this is going to be the guy. He's going to be the new face. Just like how Naito was. And look for him to go out on excursion. Look for him to even hook back up with Jon Moxley and the Death Riders. And then having him bring that, much like how Naito brung back Los Ingobernables to Japan and creating some sort of, subgroup of the Death Riders in a New Japan version. So, but again, props to Oiwa, who ended up winning the G1. Did they actually acknowledge that he's going to challenge for the IWGP heavyweight title at King of Pro Wrestling, or are they actually going to wait?
Yeah, he actually said it right during his speech. He said he's gonna come back in this building in October and challenge for the heavyweight title.
That's what's up. Congratulations to him. Best of luck to him, because after that, as we all know, Wrestle Kingdom will be just around the corner, and that's when New Japan celebrates 55 years of being a wrestling company.
Just very briefly, want to interrupt you. Appreciate you, Crazy Lunatic, for the
Thank
super
you.
chat or super sticker, $2.99. Thank you, sir.
Appreciate you, lunatic.
Appreciate you, sir. Every sticker, every super chat helps support the show. So if you want to further support the show, just like Mr. Crazy Lunatic here, definitely feel inclined. If you feel super inclined, give us a sticker or a super chat. Definitely appreciate you, sir.
So the weird thing about,
but yeah, sorry, guys, I didn't mean to cut you off.
That's pretty much what I was
Okay.
getting ready to say. Like I said, New Japan's entering its 55th year of existence of being a company, and having Tanahashi bring back kind of like that old guard, and like you said in Forrest, he won with a headlock. That's some old school wrestling stuff right there. Like, when have you ever seen a wrestling match end with a headlock? By submission, with a headlock. We've seen matches end with headlock takeovers for pins, but not a headlock for a submission.
Yeah, headlock submission.
It's so much like he got a nickname called the grip, and when he hold on, you're not gonna break his grip, right? But you brought up something about there's something else that happened that no one I forgot to mention during my little recap. A returning star came back also. Jeff Cobb. Death to JC Mateo. Death to JC Mateo. Welcome back, Jeff Cobb. But he didn't come back with United Empire. He's with the Unbound Company.
Unbound Company.
Yeah. So kind of crazy that he did that. How he did that. He came and interrupted Kyle Newman after Kyle Newman was beating the hell out of the young lion. But kind of weird that he did that because it was you, Jeff Cobb, that created this little monster that we got, Kyle Newman, and now you got to fix it. Also, add more fuel to the fire with Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay asked for some help. Honore and Francisco is going to help Will Ospreay this Wednesday. Kyle Newman did not like that, and Kyle Newman also had a reminder like, I don't care what y'all do internationally. In Japan, I own you. So it's adding more. So I'm calling this shit right now. We gonna have a United Empire versus United Empire OG. I'm seeing that right now. I'm calling it right now. But other than that, like you just said, the one thing I think everybody's talking about, and I'm glad I didn't see it. I know we saw it in our group. This AI thing is getting out of hand. Using the great Antonio Inoki for the AI thing, and this is Japan now, so I thought they were gonna do better than that, but
so bad.
I don't agree with it. I know some people like it's showing respect, it's keeping his spirit alive. You want to keep his spirit alive? Show an old clip with him saying "Boom Baye." Do that. I don't know. Yeah. I just that didn't. It didn't seem right, and the way people talking, how it looked. I'm glad I didn't watch it. But other than that, it was the presentation. Like you just said, Tanahashi bringing some old school, strong style methods to the young lions, and I'm going to repeat it again. New Japan is the blueprint of making stars from the ground up, and we know this because everybody all of a sudden got dojos now. so that's pretty much like. I think that's all I can remember. If I remember something, I'll probably put in my final thoughts. But the G1, they made some people show that this next generation is in good hands. From the tag team division, from the mid card division, from the who's the bad heels in the faction level, and who's in the never open weight, all this other stuff. They made it simple for people that just gonna watch it to know who's who and what's what. And now, I think I have to say, at the King of Pro Wrestling, we got the World Tag League, pretty much the road to Wrestle Kingdom. We're going to start. So,
Enforcer, I do have a question for you.
What's up?
Because I know we're big on the whole Japanese wrestling scene. What did you think of Shun Skywalker joining House of Torture?
First of all, I am very confused at him joining, but then the next night, it seemed like it's about to be a tug of war for that leadership because he seemed like he was the captain in that match. Like he was pointing directions. He was playing the mind games. So the little history I do know about him, that he belongs in the House of Torture. He could be a little evil bastard. So that's the history I got with him. But him following people, that part, for what I've seen, is not him. He's a leader. So I'm going to see how this work out. But at first when I saw it, I was like, wait a minute. He just said he's going to take a break. But no, he was leaving Dragon Gate. He signed with New Japan now. So that's really interesting. I want to see him with Takeshita, though. That seemed like they're teasing that match.
Yeah.
I like that. I really do. And like I said, I've followed Shun in Dragon Gate. Very, very talented individual. And like we said, he's fighting. There are a lot of people in House of Torture that are fighting for that leadership role. Because as we all know, Evil is now no longer with the company. He's in America now with his wife. And as far as I know, House of Torture really has no direction right now. I think Shun can be the one to give them some direction.
Whew. That's gonna be sick. That's gonna be sick. I think we're done with New Japan now.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Quick question. Is this the dawn of a new era in New Japan?
Yes.
I would say so.
Yes. Just the simple fact that now that Tanahashi is completely retired from January, he let time go from January to this point. Everything start rolling. Like I said, we know who's who, what's what, and how Tanahashi is presenting New Japan. It's only one way to go in New Japan now. Up. That's it.
Interesting.
Is Callum Newman? Is he still in the mix? Because I know isn't he a former heavyweight champ?
That's what I was saying about. When he was beating up the young lion after they match, and that's when Jeff Cobb came out.
No, I'm talking about like in the.
He's still in the mix. He's still in the mix. He's just right now. The one thing about him, he's fighting injury. He is fighting injury. It's like he came back too soon to me.
Okay,
but he did good on the G1 too. But I
just remember the clip of him like having a kind of a confrontation with Will Ospreay.
Oh,
kind of like, are you in or are you not? Or you remember with the Death Rider stuff?
Yeah, he's Twitter fingers now. He's Twitter fingers.
So I didn't know if that was still like a.
Oh yeah. It's going to add on to it this Wednesday. Like I said,
that's what. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Like with All In coming, is that going to be?
Don't put ideas in my head, Ziggy.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess that'll be a good segue into our AEW segment of news and rumors. What are some of the things that y'all are looking forward to in the build to All In? When I had a conversation with Chris a little earlier, he said he was excited about it, but there's maybe some things that he needs to see, leading up to it to get him even more excited. Can you elaborate on that a little bit, Chris?
Oh, very much so. Thank you so much. So one of them is Swerve. I don't know where Swerve is on the WWE, or excuse me, on the AEW like roster. I don't know.
In terms of the pecking order, like how they
I don't know.
Okay.
Like it's like we see him. From my understanding, he was doing some. He was doing some promoting for the company. I get it, but I think promoting for the company throughout 2026 really hurt his stance, like as far as like this year goes, like this year's storylines. I had an epiphany today. I think because he came back, he confronted Bandito, he confronted Brody Lee, and then confronted his nemesis, Adam Hangman Page. But he didn't have anybody. I think at All In, there's a possibility that New Day might be those mystery partners. I'm thinking that might happen. I think I'm going left field with this, but Swerve got something up his sleeve. I just really feel that. If there's one thing I've learned about Swerve, is that he always has a plan.
Who's some mic feedback?
Y'all okay? Good.
I haven't
What was
moved.
that?
I don't know what that was.
I mean, they're playing with their mic. I'm paused.
Pause.
But
Indeed.
Okay.
Hey, don't you start. Don't start.
That's my only thing. No, I just got started. That and
Missile said that Swerve, I guess to answer your question, he said Swerve was working on an album.
Okay, I think I just mentioned that, like he's been doing his thing, I guess, or something like that. But once again, it just goes back to my point. It's like him doing his music, it kind of hurt his position in the company. That's my only thing. And it's like right now, it's like, okay, are you going to be in the trios? Are you going to be fighting Heyman Page? It's like, because bro, like we're like 2 weeks away from All In, and now you decide to come back and shit. So it's like, what the fuck they gonna do with you, you know? And it's like, it hasn't really been a good year for Swerve. Like I'm hopeful that he's gonna pick it back up, but it just right now I'm just a little bit just. The next one is. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna say with Swerve is like now he's playing the Twitter game too, because thanks to Miss South, I'm starting to pay attention a lot on Twitter. So he put on a picture, he put on something on Twitter, and Tonga Lower, I guess that's his name.
Toa
Leon from the man said, I thought it was always going to be the Mongol embassy. As you know, they used to be tagged up with Swerve. You gotta remember that in that segment, everybody that was in that segment with Swerve in the middle of like Swerve had an issue with Swerve.
Yeah, Brodito, right? And of course we all know what happened with Hangman Page.
Ricochet, that's why we know he's Tolliver.
Oh yeah, the Ricochet came out. Yeah.
We know he's Trevor, and Ball Chance Car started with Swerve, the Mogul Embassy. Even the Lethal Twist, because they whipped them. And now you got a problem with Swerve. So I mean, everybody's saying the New Day, and he did kind of tease it, and we know how close him and Kofi is. Remember the shout out he gave Kofi a while back. But like you just said too, this had not been a great year for him in ring. But in ring, to me, and I'm still gonna say when we do the awards, whenever we do the awards, that match, he's still the talk of the match of the year for me, which is him and Will Ospreay. So whatever they got cooking for All In, it gotta be something that gonna have us marking the fuck out. I need to find out the word for mark. We gotta be like going crazy. And you know him. You just said it. He always got a plan. So
I was putting you back up, Chris, because this viewer right here, it was answering you. He said, Matt said, but that's on Swerve. He chose to do these things knowing he could fall down the pecking order.
That is very true.
What you think about that? Yeah.
I don't agree.
If he wants I mean, that's cool that Tony allows him to do, personal projects and stuff, but
and you know what? And I'm not faulting him for that. It's just like that was just like my observation. But the next one is I'm gonna say AEW storylines leading up to All In has been very underwhelming and confusing at best. Right? I have been trying to be patient, and it's just, for example, Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega, they don't need the twists and turns and all that shit. And I understand like the ending of Redemption, but what it did, it made Will Ospreay weaker, right? Unless they have a big plan for the ending at All In, I guess I'm just not satisfied. I'm dissatisfied in a lot of areas. I'm just a little bit just wonder like they could have went in a different direction. They got so much history, you know what I'm saying? Kind of reminds me of the Cody and Randy.
Right.
I mean, everything is like right there, right in front of you, and yet we like going this way, that way, this way, up here.
You
and
just
you don't
said
even
it.
need to do all of that.
You just said it. They have history.
Mm-hmm.
What has been the history between Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega? Kenny Omega was always looked at as the number one, and right behind him was Will Ospreay. Kenny Omega has always been the mentor. Will Ospreay has been the mentee. Kenny has been guiding Will this entire time, from his days in New Japan to the days when he got to AEW. That is why they are so intertwined with one another. I know that some people are having a hard time to follow, but it's still the mentor-mentee type relationship with those two. Kenny Omega has been trying to tell Will Ospreay, I warned you about the Don Callis family. He didn't listen. Will did his own thing.
Yeah.
He tried to warn him about John Moxley. He didn't listen. He went ahead and did his own thing. Even from the days in New Japan, when Kenny Omega was a part of Bullet Club, and then Bullet Club split off, but then Will Ospreay was joining up with Chaos and wanted to do his own thing when he decided to turn on Kazuchika Okada. Kenny Omega was always up in his ear. And even when he came back to have the Wrestle Kingdom match with Will Ospreay, he kept telling him all the time, you were always the number two guy and somewhat behind me. You will never, ever reach my level. That is what this whole rivalry has been about.
Oh, we got another donation on Facebook, not Facebook, on YouTube. Appreciate it, Matt, for 200 jewels. He said he's in a flow state.
That's what's
hey,
up.
Appreciate it. We take the jewels, we take the stickers, we take the super chats. We appreciate each and every one of y'all.
Trying to grow.
Here's the thing, Light Skin. It's not that I disagree with you. I know exactly that this is basically teacher versus student. It's basically it's your basic storyline. I get it, but I think what you're not understanding, what I was saying is that how like it wasn't that it was the Death Riders that turned on you. It was the teacher that turned on you, right? And all of a sudden, it's like, who was really right? Was it really Kenny Omega? I mean, I'm sorry. Was it the same person that broke your neck that was right about Kenny Omega? So it was really the teacher that was the one that was the enemy all of this time. And then what you seen last Wednesday, hold on. Now you seen last Wednesday. Now he acted like he want to be his guardian angel, baby. We already went through this already. I mean, like, am I like a talking parrot? Like, I mean,
no, not at all.
Do you remember what I said on the cookout last night?
We said a lot of things.
Pro wrestling has always been giving away its secrets, at least on the WWE side.
No wrestling period.
Pro wrestling has always left us in the dark with how they create their magic. Do we ever know what direction AEW is going? Even though
and I don't need it
1,000 times. Exactly.
I don't need all that. I don't need all real. Yeah, I don't. But like I say, this is made for great conversation, great for content. I'm just ranting just because it's like, you know, what the fuck is going on type of shit. Like, I don't need Unreal season 65 and shit to see what the fuck is going on backstage. I like the old school shit. I radish in that shit. It's just the thing is, it's just confusing this year. Last year it was just
we need us to be confused.
Yes, last year was just chaotic. It was just chaotic. It was just World War III in AEW. And I was here for it. You know what I'm saying? So I like my playing with that.
Well, I just want to say one thing. I list of both sides. I understand what you like, Chris. It's like, okay, we know that all you gotta do is put Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay on the marquee. The fans excited. We know it's gonna be a banger. But we also got I get what Light can say, because again, the Japanese in me, Japanese wrestling fan in me, is the senpai against the student. You know, for you to be number one or anything, like in the jungle. You got the you want to be the king of the jungle. You got to beat the old lion. Will Ospreay, for him, he wants to be the ace of AEW. That's what he said. I'm going by his words. I want to be the ace of AEW. He feel like Kenny is that ace of AEW. I know one person on his panel that don't think he's the ace, but we ain't gonna go there. So, I get it. They trying to find a different layer or different chapter to this match, but like Chris ain't the only person I heard that said he was confused about this shit. Like, dude, you one-winged angel him at the end of pay-per-view, and now you come out and you got a pipe in your hand, you saving him. All right, I mean, what's going on here? Then the week before that, Will, you said if he touched you again, you gonna smack the shit out of him. So, like, what you know? I mean, it's getting interesting to the point that now it's making us, how we talk about it, we gotta pay attention to find any Easter egg for this week, because now both of them go have trio matches against the Don Callis family, which that also added something to it last week, because Don Callis, who said some truth to his little thing last week. Hey, you didn't beat King Omega until I was on your corner. King Omega didn't beat Okada until I was in his corner. Y'all biggest wins wasn't without me. So now you putting Don Callis in this shit. Now I gotta keep an eye on Don Callis. You know, so again, beautiful that we don't know what's going on. It's beautiful that we're in the dark. We're talking about it. We're guessing. We might be right. We might be wrong. But at the end of the day, we're gonna get what we want. We're gonna get a banger match at the end. So
can I go? Okay.
You've been waiting. Put your hand up.
Here's the deal.
I already had you queued up, big dog.
Here's the deal. I'm not getting on any of y'all. I'm just gonna say this. One thing that I heard. Where is I'm trying to remember how he said it, but I'll just say we'll just call it the climax, because it was something similar to that. Mm-hmm. You're supposed to get that at All In.
Yeah.
All In. That's where you get that's where you get everything. That's where you get everything. You get everything that happened. You get it at All In. It finishes. It closes. Now, I think we're overthinking this. This story is simple.
Yeah.
Will Ospreay had a hurt neck. He wanted to come back and not have a hurt neck, so he believed Jon Moxley would help him strengthen his neck so he wouldn't have a hurt neck. Kenny Omega is the world champion. He won the world title, but before that, when Will Ospreay was sitting on the training table at the beginning of the year, the end of last year, Kenny Omega was sitting on the table with him, and they're talking about what could potentially happen one day. Turns out that day is in a couple of weeks at All In.
Mm-hmm.
It is that the story is as simple as that. Sure, we can say New Japan this, Ace that, but the story is simple. They sat on a training table with a hurt Will Ospreay and a hurt Kenny Omega because they were both injured. Kenny's the champion now. Will Ospreay is trying to win the title at All In front of his family. That's it. That's the entire story.
I think there's some potholes that you were missing, and I think one of them was who was the person that Will Ospreay should be looking out for. Was it the person that broke his neck, or was it his friend / teacher? All that shit that you were talking about, I get it. I get that part, but the thing about it is, it's like, who is your true enemy at the end of the day? Is it Kenny Omega, or is it, or if it was the person that was trying to help you become a assassin? And that part I was really willing to invest in, but for some reason they just went the other way. And then now Kenny, like what Enforcer just said, now it's like, okay, I touched you, and it was like, okay, if you touch me again, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you and all this other BS. That's all I'm worried about. I don't care about the story. The story, I'm fine with that. It's just, it's like it's going in subtitles or sub storylines. Mm-hmm. Doesn't make any sense to me. That's the only thing.
Hey, before let's out. Hold on, Miss. Hold on. I just saw a question. Matt asks, "What does the ace of a company mean?" Pretty much good question. Pretty much the same Japanese term. Put an F in front of that. You are the face. That's pretty much what it is. You are the face of that company. You are the number one guy. You are the guy that putting the butts in the seats. You're the guy that's selling out the buildings. You are the marquee guy. You are the main eventer. You are the company. When you think of AEW, you think of that guy, Will Ospreay or K Omega, whoever you feel is the ace,
or the quarterback or whatever.
Yeah, pretty much. I didn't want to say that. I didn't want to say that because I'm not putting him. You know.
I mean, sometimes you gotta do it in WWE terms so they'll know. You know?
Oh,
nothing wrong with that.
So now,
there you go.
So now that you got in the weeds, I simplified the story, but then you got into the weeds. So now I'm going to explain the weeds.
Uh-oh.
The
You
weeds.
don't have to explain it. I just basically just explain my version. I don't need the other part. No offense. I don't need it. I'm just. But if you want to entertain the audience, you can. If you want to, that's cool.
He said.
I'm just going by the fact that you said.
I guess because Miss joined the panel, we got another super chat, $5 super chat from Matt TBR. He said, wouldn't it make sense to beat the guy who was a top heel champion, MJF, in his hometown in the first place, instead of on turning Kenny Hill? I guess with Mid South on the panel, Mid-South, you want to address the super chat from Matt? Matt, thank you, man.
Or do you want to just address me?
So here's the problem. We always ask these questions as if we know what the answers are on the front end. We have no idea, because go back to what I said a few minutes ago. They were both sitting on the training table, having a conversation about what it would be like one day for them to wrestle at All In. This is little to do about face and heel and more to do about that particular segment. Now, Kenny Omega still ain't a heel.
Thank you.
You've seen some heelish things, but he still ain't a heel. We still got 2 weeks. So something could potentially happen.
Wait, he didn't do anything heel. He only he gave him a one-wing angel. He didn't do nothing heel after that.
No. There is no.
Okay, I'm not going to even inquire because we'll be on forever. But
yeah,
I'll just y'all got it. Y'all got it.
Okay. You put your hands up.
No, y'all got it. No.
You put your hands up. You done?
No, I'm good. Shit, if I had a white flag, I'll just do it.
And here's another thing: why does MJF have to be interjected in anything? I mean, if anything, he's interjected with this story with Andrade, the man who's basically responsible for. Matter of fact, he's been feuding with him on Twitter and had Twitter fingers for him for the last year and a half.
Not only that is MJF is doing the one true champion thing, or the real champion story right now. So he keeping himself in the conversation without even being in the conversation. Because he already said
Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay a couple of times. Just to make sure you say I'm here.
I'm gonna cut everything I wanted to say out.
Okay.
And I'm gonna make an analogy based off of what happened last year at All In. It was a week, maybe 2 weeks before the show, before All In. I want to say it might have been a week when Hangman Page and Swerve Strickland was sitting in the back, in the locker room.
Okay.
And they almost made amends. It was real close, and that happened a week before the show. That's why I always exercise patience, but we still got 2 weeks of story to be told, which means we still got 3 or 4 shows, because I don't know if they're doing a collision before All In, for them to tell us something about this current world title match. And I'm going to be patient and sit back and see what else they're going to add to this, because right now I love the story.
That's
sure,
fair.
there's a couple of things that I would have changed, but the fact that we still don't know what Moxley's place is in this, because he is involved in another tournament, I think that's something to consider. Because last year in that world title match, we had like 10 other dudes involved in it, which was also Swerve Strickland and Will Ospreay, might I add.
Yeah.
So I'm good with it. I'm good with it now.
Man, I appreciate y'all in the chat. Y'all are engaging. Y'all are really loving this AEW topic right now. And once again, shout out to Crazy Lunatic and Matt for supporting us throughout the show. If you would like to see your name shouted out on the panel here, just like Crazy Tech and Matt, you know, you can give us a super sticker, you can give us a super chat, or some jewels, man. We appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Our producer works fast. That was man.
Right.
Bring your ass to work, motherfucker.
Right.
You bring your ass to work every Sunday. You understand me? You bring your ass to work every Sunday.
You know, I do a little something, but also too, guys. Bro, I saw that Takeshita photo. I'm gonna hit you up offline. I saw that. You know, that's my boy. But guys, this is the card so far. Anything that you're looking forward to, or I know we have these same kind of questions, but
I hate to say this though, but I miss Tekla. I'm not going to even lie to you, and I was right. Unless something dramatic happens over the next 2 weeks, I really needed Tekla in that match. No offense to Willow, but she's not giving me she's getting her ass whooped. I mean, oh, cool. They're putting her over. I mean, that's fine, but I'm sorry. We need bad bitch versus bad bitch. We don't need bad bitch versus crying bitch or smiley fish. Like we really. I'm sorry. I'm so used to Tekla being on there calling motherfuckers, dumb bitches, and it's just like, yeah, like not really. I'm here.
Willow came from AEW Dark, came all the way up to the top. Now she's the world champ.
Listen. That's a beautiful story.
Yeah,
that's a beautiful story. But Tekla was cooking this year, man. Tekla was cooking.
She was. I can't deny that.
Listen, she gained a whole bunch of people that did not know who she was.
Me, I didn't know who she was. I agree.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I admit I didn't know who she was.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people did. I mean, everybody had to look her up, but let's not just look her up. Her work in AEW, her mic skills, she's funny as hell. The dumb bitches should be a shirt, in my opinion.
I mean, on that topic, Tom, if I could just piggyback on what you said, man, we have a lot to thank AEW for. Like, I wouldn't have known about Takeshita. Yep. I wouldn't have known about like MJF. I wouldn't have known about a lot of wrestlers that we know today because of AEW's existence. So I owe a lot to AEW. I would have known about Tekla,
Charm City, you just opened up a damn a portal for me right now. How pissed off!
Oh, we got another super chat. Big dog, sorry. Willis, $2 super chat. He said Willow should win.
See,
hey, man, that's where it's really going. It's like, I mean, no doubt she's probably going to win, possibly. I mean, because she Mercedes is getting the upper hand, but at the same time, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Not gonna like that.
I'm here. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a damn. Love you, Willis. I do. But Tekla has been on a roll this year, and it's like, I just think that this was kind of an inappropriate time to have Willow versus Mercedes, and we could have had a first time ever at All In. But hey, I'm not the booker.
I mean, think about the person you said. She made us not say we forgot about her, but we accept that she's not in the pitch right now. Is Toni Storm. Toni Storm not in the picture no more. Tekla did her thing by filling that spot, her character work and gaining new momentum.
But that was not an easy task either.
No, it's not. But I get this rivalry right here.
Me too.
I get that. But I think me and Miss South talk about Miss South. If I'm about to say what you about to say, please let me know. But Miss South, I don't think Miss South want Mercedes to win this belt. You
want her to win? Nah.
Miss South. Tell what we was talking about in the recordings, bro.
I can talk now. Okay.
Yes,
so, couple things. Number one, Tekla came out of nowhere. Nobody could have saw that. So the plans for All In could have already been set, and they weren't going to change them just because Tekla is super over now. But Tekla will have something to do with All In. I'm hoping they do a women's casino gauntlet. They haven't announced it yet.
Yeah.
But I will say this, because this ain't my first time saying it on here. Everybody knows that Mercedes the GOAT Ultimo Monet is my GOAT. I don't want her to win the match.
Told you.
That's me being honest. I don't want her to win the match. If she wins the match, I'm not going to be mad because she is the GOAT and she should be champion one day. But I want Willow to retain the title. I have my reasons, but I want Willow to retain the title.
So what's the reasons?
He
What was
wants
that?
the reasons.
I'll give you one of my reasons. The only reason I'm going to give you is that when AEW closed out 2025, it was Willow beating Mercedes for the TBS title, and everybody loved it. It went insane.
Mhm.
Willow should be rewarded. She was rewarded last month at Redemption for being the world champion, and now I don't want her to lose the title a month later at All In, the biggest show, biggest match of her life. It's even. I'm sorry, she won the title last month. This match is bigger than that match, and she actually won the title. So no, I don't want Willow to lose her biggest match ever. Mercedes has had this moment a lot, and I
She
think
have not won that
she's
All
the
In.
greatest.
This would be her first, ain't it? This is her
So
first.
This her second. She lost to Tony Storm last year.
So that would be back to back for your goats, and you
That's
want that?
Doesn't hurt her a bit, especially if it's a great match and Willow gets over insanely when the match ends.
Willow's
Does
already
it-
over, so that
Mhm.
okay.
Willow, yes, you're right. Willow is over, but Willow has never ended a. She's never ended a pay per view. Not saying they're gonna be the last match, but she's
I see
never
what you're
ended the
saying.
She
pay-per-view.
ended a streak. Like what are we? I mean, how many
I
accomplishments?
see what Miss
did
South
she
is saying.
do?
He's talking about
Willow
which position.
has never ended the pay per view with the women's world title that she just won last month in an insane way.
I see what Miss South saying.
It's her first title defense.
I was just about to ask you, is this her first title defense? Because she hasn't defended the title yet.
No, just been getting the ass whooped on Dynamite.
Yeah.
You know, Sonic range knocked out of her. Like literally, boy.
Oh my god.
And I'm
Thank you.
here.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. On cue. I was talking about Charm City earlier. He did put on something. Divine Dominion is finally defending those belts on pay-per-view and not on the 0 hour. And it's kind of messed up because when they do, I think they probably do a feel-good moment and give the Brawling Birds those damn belts.
That's one.
Okay. That's
See,
okay.
this is the problem with all of us. We assume that they're going to lose the titles to the Brawling Birds just because they're at home. Do we really believe everybody from England is going to win?
No, because that's if I say that, then I'm going to believe that Nigel McGuinness is going to be the Continental Champion at Wembley. I'm not saying that.
No, but
I'm
Miss
saying,
South, this is the fun of it though. The fantasy booking.
yeah, but not even fantasy
I
booking.
mean, it's cool. It's
Wait,
cool.
I'm guessing. Like honestly, they already put on the story like they're undefeated to tag team. Oh, they even said last week you're undefeated because you didn't face us. So
The point I'm making is that we don't actually know who's going to win these matches.
we don't. You're
That's
right,
the
we
best
don't.
thing about AEW. We can't get. We
got
think
you.
we know, but we don't know.
no,
We don't know.
Right. That makes for great conversation. I don't
but we
care
never-
to know who's gonna win or lose or whatever. I mean, I don't care about that. I mean, I don't need to go to Google and talk about, oh yay, what's name is going to win, forecast to win. I'm like, no.
I don't think nobody on here says that. I don't
Like
think
looking at
nobody
the
on
card
here
right
says
here, I will crash out if Takeshita doesn't win.
that. Well, you gotta crash out then. On what?
I'm gonna crash
Yeah.
out.
Well, see, that's the thing. See what I'm saying? Like, I don't think no one on here says, "Oh, we know who's gonna win." What we do guess that we want our guys to win. You just heard Ziggy just want to catch.
That's my guy, man.
That's our guy. But Kyle Fletcher is my guy too, so I'm stuck in the middle here. Darby Allin's my guy, but I like Kevin Knight in this. It's a lot of situations. MJF is not winning the Casino Gauntlet match. Neither is Andrade, who's going to be the surprise participant. It's a lot of things I like about this situation. Like I don't even know who's going to be in the finals of the cup in this cup tournament. This is how they doing it.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Yeah,
pretty
I'm
good.
actually interested in this Casino Gauntlet. I'm really wanting to see how that's gonna play out.
Just
Yeah, me
sit back
too.
and enjoy the show.
Sit
Indeed.
your happy ass down and just watch pro wrestling.
Nah, I'm a fantasy book.
Period.
If you enjoy fantasy
mark out.
booking, there's one of two places you can go. Either on WWE 2K or on Tumblr with the rest of the emo fan fiction.
Period.
Nah, bro, I'm a fantasy book with Chris. I'm gonna be like, oh, look,
I'm going to
Yeah,
DraftKings. DraftKings.
Yeah,
I'm going
okay.
to DraftKings.
I'm going to DraftKings. At
So we
least I
even
make
talk
some.
about the
At least I
young.
make some money. At least I make
What
some
about the
money.
Young Bucks and Cajun Cope?
That's
I don't care for that match. Like, this is my least favorite match. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
Like
And I think
50-year-olds
that's the match that's
versus.
going to surprise you the most.
That's what I was about to say. I'm actually
Probably.
intrigued by that match.
Look,
I mean,
There's
them
a lot
dudes-
of people sleeping on it. Let's
I'm-
be
I'm-
honest. They're
I'm
all like,
intrigued
oh,
by that
Cajun
match.
Cope, they're old, this and that. Cajun Cope have actually looked pretty decent for their age.
Here,
I mean, they
here's
have, but oh, go ahead.
I don't know,
here's the
dog.
sports entertainment side of me right here.
Go for it.
Last
here we go.
year, them dudes came to the ring in a freaking boat. They were right in front of Chris.
They were, which is
I can't wait to
diabolical.
see stuff like that.
So what
It
you
was
think they're
really-
gonna come
it
out
was-
this time?
I was like, what?
They're
the
going, hey,
fuck?
I know what they're going to do. I know exactly what they're going to do. They're going to rise up from the stage, and fire's going to surround them like the Brood.
Mm.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Oh, that would just be
Hey,
petty.
like-
as
like-
fuck.
It would be petty, but
I
hey,
want to know who
I
owns
think-
that. Who owns that song? Is that a WWE created song?
yeah, I
Yes,
believe
yeah.
Jim
It is.
Johnson
Jim-
owns it.
Jim Johnson.
Jim Johnson.
Like
But I
seeing
mean,
that happen, I
Gangrel
would
has
clip this
used
shit.
it.
Like seeing
Oh,
that
outside
happen.
of WWE?
Well, Gangrel's
I
been on
mean, Gangrel
AEW.
used it at an indie show, not too long ago.
Oh,
Yeah, at an indie
Oh,
show.
I didn't know that.
No cameras, but they do it here. You
No,
know,
it was
Petty
on
has the-
YouTube. It was
know-
on YouTube. I
but you know-
gotta find it. I'll send it to you.
But you know, Petty WWE is not gonna have that. No. Unless Tony Khan paid for it. He could do
Yeah,
it.
I would.
that's
Just
true.
Be petty. I would. Shit. That's a throwback.
Light skin, I swear to God, if it happens, I'm clipping this.
He said it
With
here
that
Go
first.
ahead and clip it.
Light skin said it.
I'll
I
turn
ain't
it into
nobody
a
else-
TikTok video and be like, I was right.
Light
It's
skin
happy,
was
yeah.
right.
Whoa.
Hey,
Look.
That's my gimmick.
That
Light
is
skin.
feeling it.
so everybody, we are approaching the first hour, or
Yes, sir.
we're going on the second hour. So what we're going to do is we are going to pay some bills, give you guys a little commercial, and then we're going to get into our segments. So just give me 1 second. Give me a moment. Just where is it? Well, it's not an intermission, so we'll be back shortly. Just give me a second. Just go ahead. Here we go.
Welcome to Heels for Life, the voice of wrestling. Get our exclusive merch at the link below. Support the show and rep the life. Let's go.
Shut up, Ziggy. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
That was really him too, guys.
Did I break you?
Oh shit.
I was like, Ziggy will go get it.
Why was he so happy? He was so happy.
That man
He's happy
professional. I
because he's
told
getting that
you.
money.
In real life?
That man professional. I told you.
Oh
Yes.
man.
Oh my
I
god.
like, that's my new favorite video.
Give me a high five.
Really? Really, Nick? You know what? Close up, please. Really, nigga? Really? You gonna do me like the Waynes? Okay, that's cool. That's cool. But no, y'all, let's now I will tell y'all this. This week I had a lot to unload. It's about a 8-minute video, but I think you guys are going to enjoy it. So I'm going to go first just to kind of get my shit out the way. But hopefully you guys enjoy it. And hold on a second, let me just go over here. And okay, here we go with my segment. Megatron's Lair. Here we go. If I can find the.
I got you, bro.
Oh no, because this
You
is
got
actually
it? All right.
my. Yeah, this the fuck. Okay. Okay. Hold on. I got it. I just need to see where's the video thing at? Oh.
The Megatron video?
No. Oh, it's right here. I didn't press down enough.
Okay. I was about to say I got you. All right.
No, I got no. Oh yeah, because I did send it to you. But yeah, y'all, here it is. Here it is. Ball demon. Oh, that's me. Okay. And now here we go.
Welcome to my lair.
What's good, Wrestling Nation? You are now watching the Megatron lair with your boy, Mr. Megatron himself. Boys and girls, children of all ages, this video is going to be probably one of my most savage videos that I've ever done in my life. But I believe it's necessary to put some shit out there and let everybody know, like, what is on my mind, especially this week and moving forward. Past week, there's been revelations, stupidity, and chaos in the wrestling industry. And not only in the wrestling industry, but also on social media. And I want to I got about 4 topics, but hopefully it doesn't take me too long. The first one is be careful of content creators. You definitely have to be careful of who you collaborate with. You have to be ready for possible hidden intentions. Because you gotta understand, everybody, that not everyone wants your best interest and literally will be secretly hating on you from far away. I seen that this past week. And what I try to do is I try to build up my community, especially people that look like me. And the only thing that I want is cooperation and spread positivity, and let's make this money. Unfortunately, some people do not feel the same because they have pathetic, wasteful lives. They want to, I guess, be the queen of chaos, and once again they barely can walk out the front door, because when they walk out the front door they fall straight on their fucking faces and they realize that their life is fucking pathetic. So what they do is that they bring their bullshit onto social media and try to pretend to be something that they're clearly not. Everybody is called bedbugs when they stay in one spot and they just make a complete mess. And unfortunately, probably I would say 75% of the wrestling content creators are like that. They're either racist, homophobic, or they just plain messy and they just want to see the whole world burn. See, fuck all that bullshit. See, when you piss me off, not only I'm going to cut you off, but you're not going to see it coming. And sometimes you don't have to make a worldwide announcement letting people know that I'm cutting you off. If you're doing shit to piss me off, if you're not doing anything and you're doing shit to harm the community, you're blocked. Period. Number 2. This is the week of the Roman Reigns deep throating from WWE loyalists and their allies. You know, ever since that whole situation where that podcaster said that Roman Reigns is the most overrated wrestler in the modern day era, I totally agree. So let me kind of give you guys like a little rundown of what I experienced on social media, or all of us experienced on social media. At one time, there was someone that said that Roman Reigns elevated his family to Roman Reigns is the greatest wrestler of all time. Someone also said that they even compare Reigns' career is better than Edge, aka Adam Copeland, that's currently in AEW, to Reigns is better than The Rock. But the problem is with some of these square bear, moist, illiterate tribalists refuses to put Reigns' career highlights against the greats and will not acknowledge the big dog and the cancer situation that pretty much elevated Roman Reigns. But I digress. What gets me, everybody, is the hypocrisy, right? That they are willing to ignore the big dog career, ignore the cancer debacle and all that other shit, you know what I'm saying? And which is tragic. But then at the same time, it's like we don't want to talk about that era of his career. We want to talk about the Tribal Chief's career. Baby, you can't sit here and try to have a debate when you just want to this is not multiple choice. This was part of Reigns' career. And I'm sorry, you can't sit here trying to be a wrestling fan, but yet you refuse to acknowledge the bad part, but you want to acknowledge the good part. It just does not work that way. And this is why Roman Reigns will never be one of the GOATs. Hall of Fame career, yes, but never will be one of the GOATs. And that's all I got to say about that. Number 3. A black man and a female host on TikTok ran a space and literally said these words, that talking about race is an odd conversation to have while viewing wrestling. Huh? So we're going to sit here and say that Big Swole talking about how black people are not being pushed in AEW almost 4.5 years ago. We're saying that she was having an odd conversation about her people, about black representation not being presented in a way. You're going to sit here and you're going to say that that's an odd conversation when we are going through the struggles and tribulations and obstacles just to fucking survive out here? And you're going to call that shit weird? If I was able to get on the panel, which I don't think I was going to, which they was not going to let me get on that panel, I would have at least gathered what's left of her fucking scalp and her edges, and I would have let her know about herself, that for you to be a fucking black woman and to say some shit like that, it's the reason why black content wrestling creators like you disgustes me the most. I mean, y'all, I couldn't believe what the fuck I was hearing. I'm hearing a black woman and a black man going back and forth and stating that we should not be talking about wrestling because they either illiterate or completely fucking stupid. But I understand, because we took, like, you know, they're taking black history out of these schools and these libraries and on Google and shit. But that still does not give you an excuse to be fucking stupid, right? And I will want somebody to represent me on television, because like I say, it's like, if they can do that, I can do that as well. We need that type of motivation. But the problem is with these niggas out here, they choose to be fucking stupid. That's why I said half of these motherfuckers, when we tell them to do research online, they be like, huh? What's that? The last one that I have is WWE fans pocket watching WWE funds like they fucking peasants on a goddamn pissy street in LA or in San Antonio, Texas. But I don't understand is why in the fuck are you pocket watching money that you're not going to get? It's not like you're going to take that money and you're going to apply it on your tax forms next year. You're not getting none of that money back. But you know what? Here's the kicker, y'all. This is the gag. I actually asked that same question on the cookout yesterday, okay? And this motherfucker Brandon gonna sit up here and gonna say, well, I like to pocket watch because it's the entertainment aspect. That shit didn't make no goddamn sense whatsoever. I think the reason why a lot of these WWE fans pocket watch is because they fear that WWE is going to go broke. Let me get you guys to understand this shit. WWE is the #1 profitable wrestling company in the world because of their lineage. They've been around for a long fucking time. They are not going to go broke, but I just really fear that it's a sense of fear, and this is the reason why they pocket watch WWE, because they don't ever want them to go under. And I'm sorry to say this though, but it seems like this is a form of that conditioning that we know as brainwashing. So let me hold your hand, okay? You're not going to get fucking WWE money, so stop being a fucking idiot! And that concludes the Megatron layer for this week. Peace and love. See you next time. Bye.
Love the dismount.
Man, Man, when I tell you I had a lot on my mind this week, I had to unload somehow, some way, and I had to like kind of break it down. Like, okay, this is too long. Okay, this might be too short, but okay, but yeah, I had a lot. I had a lot going on. Any questions? If not, we can just move on to light skin.
Well, before we move on, we do have another super chat from Willis. $2 super chat. Willis says, Roman is why I'm not a WWE fan. F that. All right, bro.
Damn. Okay.
I think I swear I think Roman did something to that man.
Dog.
I swear the hatred he got for Roman is Boy Scout level.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you.
I mean, but
that shit crazy.
I mean, but I mean, shit. I mean, I feel him. Like the thing is with last week, just Ziggy, I'm glad that you was not online. Like the shit that we went through, it was the whole entire week. Roman is the greatest thing ever.
God, that's so annoying.
He was the best thing ever. The bloodline is never going to go away. I don't give a damn if they talk about it for 10 years. I don't care. I mean, this is literally what we were hearing on the fucking cookout. And,
yeah, it's one thing if you like them. That's like a whole nother level of they jumping up and down on it like the Pixar line.
Jumping down like they're deep throating, like that ass. As a matter of fact, shout out to Cam because Cam actually got a segment called Deep Throat Thursday with wrestling.
Hey, yo. Cam.
Nah.
No.
Are you Cam? Oh.
Yo.
Hey. We are a wrestling show. This is not OnlyFans. So no, none of that. What?
Hold. Wait a minute.
But we will take a subscription for $5.99.
This is not the hub, if you know what I'm talking about.
Okay. All right.
No, I don't even check shit out. What you mean?
What do you mean by
that? I can't blame all of that on Cam. We'll talk about that offline. But yeah, that was the end of my
segment. He said if Fortune wants to check it out.
I'm done.
No,
I'm good.
You.
No, I'm good. Ziggy, do you want to hook up Mr. Lightskin or should I?
Oh, I got you, dog.
Okay, cool.
That was insane.
But yeah, thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. Yeah, thank you for today.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, Heels for Life Wrestling Podcast proudly brings to you another classical episode of From the Book of Nardo.
Ladies and gentlemen, pinkies up, because it's time once again for From the Book of Nardo, a rules and guidelines book of how to conduct yourself within not just pro wrestling, but in life. And today I only have one entry for you guys today. And it kind of coincides with what Chris was talking about earlier from the Megatron's lair. So from the Book of Nardo, this may be viewed as tribalistic to say, but there is a difference of saying that you are a pro wrestling fan and someone who likes pro wrestling, or someone who just likes wrestling. If you enjoy pro wrestling from multiple companies, enjoy watching multiple styles and presentations of pro wrestling, and know multiple pro wrestlers across a multitude of different promotions, then I would consider you a pro wrestling fan. However, if you're someone who only watches one promotion because it's easily accessible to you, label other wrestling as the minor leagues, and consider the accolades and accomplishments of a wrestler as inconsequential, or you try to get into other wrestling companies, but because they are not formatted like the one you're usually accustomed to, you just criticize it and completely give up and go back to the promotion that is easily for you to follow. Then I consider you someone who likes wrestling but doesn't care too much of it. There's nothing wrong with it, and there's nothing wrong with being accustomed to what you like. But there is a difference between liking pro wrestling and enjoying something that is pro wrestling like. Now you may be asking, why am I saying this? I say this because I've seen a number of content creators stitching a video from the Wrestle Talk podcast where Ali Davis posed a question: do you think there's a bit too much wrestling on AEW? To which I responded, yelling at my screen, "That's why I'm watching it, asshole!" What part of this are you not getting? I don't want AEW to be like the thing that I started to turn away from slowly back in 2019 and fully gave up on in 2025. AEW has always been the alternative to what WWE is. It's not supposed to be like them. So if they have more wrestling on their weekly programming than the company most people look at as the biggest wrestling company in the world, then that's what we call the alternative. Stop trying to make my favorite thing into your favorite thing. You piss me off with that. And you know what truly grinds my gears the most? Ali Davis from Wrestle Talk just made a video for their YouTube channel explaining how much WWE has gotten away from actual wrestling on their programming, from weekly television to the premium live events. Side note, why are we calling them premium live events? That just makes them sound like a very expensive Handy J. You can go ahead and hit a sound effect on that one.
So stupid.
You know the ones I'm talking about, though, right? The ones where you're thinking you probably shouldn't have spent money for, but you wanted relief, and by the end of it, you feel ashamed, and you're wondering why your wallet's lighter because of it. Listen, I get that you may believe that AEW is hard to get into because you have been watching wrestling through the lens of a company that has conditioned you to believe that they are the big time, and everyone else is the minor leagues. I loathe that analogy. I truly do, because before the National Basketball Association was heralded as the league that everybody wants to play in, the American Basketball Association housed names such as Julius Erving, Moses Malone, Rick Barry, and Marvin Barnes. Before the AFL-NFL merger, the American Football League gave us Len Dawson, Lance Allworth, Bobby Bell, Willie Brown, and Nick Bonacotti. Surely, we don't think of any of those leagues as any less as the leagues that we do today. No, we only do that with pro wrestling. If the company doesn't do the thing that I'm used to seeing when I watch wrestling, then it's irrelevant. You know, I hate to be the guy that bursts everyone's bubble, but I don't need celebrity involvement in order to get a wrestler over. I don't need angles that take me in every single direction so that I'm able to follow it, or just so that I have something to talk about to make myself sound intelligent so when I'm reviewing the show on my YouTube channel. And for the love of science, I do not need a wrestling company to be like another wrestling company just so casuals can enjoy it. That defeats the purpose of calling it an alternative. I am 41 years of age, and during the duration of time I've spent on this earth, when I tell someone that I am a pro wrestling fan, immediately they equate it to me being a fan of WWE. It's like the default setting in someone's brain. When you say pro wrestling, they immediately think WWE, Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, and Roman Reigns. No, that's not all I'm regulated to. I also enjoy the rivalry that was the Ace, Hiroshi Tanahashi, versus the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada. The story of how Shinsuke Nakamura destroyed the faction known as Great Bash Heels and convinced the members of them to join his faction of Chaos. And a company where foreigners were just seen as insertable pieces grew to become a faction of global stars that changed the business and were just too sweet. I enjoyed matches and styles of an individual who earned the name of being phenomenal before he went crazy and thought the earth was flat. And to this day, I enjoy watching wrestling of a certain Joshi wrestler who began her journey through a company searching for a home, being cast aside for everyone around her, only to create her own path with her friends and create some of the most memorable matches and stories with individuals the likes of Arisa Hoshiki, Julia, and Saya Kamitani. Pro wrestling is not a monolith, so stop treating it as such. You say you're a pro wrestling fan? Prove it. Stop trying to turn something that people who are enjoying something into something you think you can enjoy if it did the same things that the company that you watch did. The truth of the matter is, y'all are no different than the popular kids who claim that they were being hated on for liking anime and now it's popular to like anime. You didn't know what anime was until 4 straight months of watching Pokemon and realizing that Pikachu was just another Japanese creation you got hip to, just like the Tamagotchi. Like I've been saying on a number of platforms, pro wrestling is not just regulated to the Fed. If that doesn't blow your mind, consider this. There are several people who have contributed to the professional wrestling business that have never worked for World Wrestling Entertainment. If that doesn't give you some feeling of euphoria, then continue to yeet while holding your Roman Reigns pro wrestling buddy as you acknowledge the tribal queef, while also realizing that is why you do what you do. And ladies and gentlemen, that was from the book of Nardo. I'd like to thank my co-hosts here from the Heels for Life Wrestling Podcast, and we will see you next time on another episode of From the Book of Nardo.
Fire.
Yeah, he was cooking. Nigel was cooking on that one.
Yes.
I like that.
I like it, bro.
That was dope. Hey, like we was
That
on our
baby-
feet this week.
Y'all cooked today.
That baby 1,000 fucking views. I tell you that right now.
We're gonna have to clip that one.
Oh, on the whole segment. I told you I'm gonna do it.
Both y'all segments.
Yeah, that's correct. Hey, if you want, it's actually on the drive. I actually put it on the drive, so if you guys need it,
We'll repurpose that. That was
okay. Cool.
So you go back to yes, sir. Go back to your comment. Which one?
The one he talking about why he hate Roman Reigns.
He said, Willis.
Hey, Miss Pinky.
I paid $700 for SummerSlam 2018 to see Bobby go for the title against Brock, and they gave that match to Roman. That's why I hate him.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I mean,
I just hate him because of his wet hair. That's all I care about. Yeah.
What's up, Pinky? Gaijin was cooking. Yeah, he was cooking.
Oh, wow.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
Thank you for checking us out, Pinky.
Put the
All right, let's get back. Let's get back to code, everybody. So, remember. Oh, matter of fact, hold on. Ziggy,
I got you, big dog. Yeah.
Yeah. Matter of fact, the likes.
I got you.
Look at this.
What's going on, everybody? We're going to take a quick break to hit that like button to cheer up this poor wrestling fan. In 3, 2, 1.
Children, you don't need to be all hollering. I mean, I'm bored now. I don't have any here anymore.
As y'all see, Chris likes it when y'all hit that like button. So if y'all hadn't already, it's just a quick reminder to hit that like button. We have over 50 people watching us over many platforms, and we need to get those likes up. That helps us get into the algorithm. But also, I do want to once again thank Crazy Lunatic, Matt, and now Willis for giving super chats, super stickers, and jewels on YouTube during the show. So once again, if y'all want to get shouted out throughout the show or on future shows, please go ahead and support us any way you see fit, and we'll make sure to support you and shout you out in kind.
I like it when you hit that like button too.
It gives me like joy. The fuck? You okay?
Hey, man, Chris had me dying. That man said they had a show called.
And don't you repeat it. Don't repeat it. Don't you repeat it. Don't repeat it. What the hell is that?
You need a Ziggy? Nah, man. So I'm a baby face, so I don't have a heel segment.
Yeah, no, you should. You should have one.
I'll have a baby face segment. I'll record something for you.
Yeah, well,
bro, that is so dope, dog. That's my boy, bro.
But y'all, let's I know majority of us do not watch WWE. I totally get it. However, I think it's this segment right here. This is the WWE segment. However, and this is another thing that Ziggy have not seen yet. But this is what we're going to be talking about, and that's why this is very, very important.
All right, you wrestling fans who don't know what storytelling is,
please.
Let me break it
now.
All right, you wrestling fans who don't know what storytelling is, let me break it down for you savages. Storytelling is when your favorite wrestler doesn't just win, but makes you feel something. Boom, storytelling.
So that brings me to Kevin Owens and CM Punk. I think honestly that is the hottest storyline that's going on in WWE right now, and I'm here for it. However, it's not giving me full life because we can't mention certain names. We can't mention some names because of the NDAs and all this shit or whatever. I just really think that because of that, it's giving this storyline a disservice. Because if you really look at the tension in that ring right now, they really hate each other in real life. Okay. If they are playing, they are doing a damn good job, but it's like, you know, from fat ass and I'm gonna beat your bitch ass. I have never heard that type of language in a very, very long time. I think WWE really need to really stay on this momentum, and this could be one of the best matches of 2026. I really feel that way. I don't like CM Punk. I don't like him. I don't fuck with him like that. Kevin Owens, I really want him to win the WWE Championship, but I don't think that they're going to give him his due. But Kevin Owens, just to let everybody know, he has not won a title in 10 years, and I think he's due. And this should not be a sympathy card because Kevin Owens been breaking his back, bending over backwards. Pause. He been doing a lot, especially with the bloodline. You know, you motherfuckers love so goddamn much. Pause. Sorry to be cussing like that. But I just really feel that if you did this shit for Sammy, you should do it for Kevin, but actually do it for somebody that actually matters. It's not a cab driver. So that's all I have to say about that.
So I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad. I didn't know you was going there, but
no. That was on my bullet points.
Okay. So I think I told the fellas this. I did not like that second promo face to face. I felt like it was trash just because that they wanted, both of them wanted to cross that line, and you know somebody in the back said no, don't you do it. Because we all know who he was talking about. We all know who the friends Kevin Owens was talking about. But also to the fans out there that is not dumb, know that this was a copy paste thing. But let me also tell y'all this about this copy paste thing. CM Punk burned a lot of bridges with a lot of people back in the day in Ring of Honor, not just Eddie Kingston. Kevin Owens is one of those guys. Sami Zayn is one of those guys. Probably it could have been Bryan Danielson at one point until they worked together in WWE and probably talked it out. Could have been Nigel McGuinness. There's a lot of people back in the day in the original Ring of Honor that CM Punk did dirty.
Roddy Strong.
Like I said, some people he got to talk to, like a Samoa Joe and Bryan Danielson and stuff. We don't know if him and Kevin Owens talk, but like Chris just said, if they did, they sure keeping that real, playing that shit out. If they didn't, that could have been some of the best television. Just like the first promo when that man walked away and said, "You fat piece of shit." We read the lips, the camera caught him, all that. I think they was trying too hard in this second face-to-face. But the match, it's gonna be some potatoes thrown in that match. Because Kevin Owens said, I waited 20 years, I could wait 7 more days to punch in your mouth. And to me, honestly, it's just me. I think CM Punk is doing some type of forgiveness tour and working with everybody he did wrong in the past. And that's including when he was in AEW with the Eddie Kingston thing and stuff and everybody. Because he did. He even said it in his DVD back then. He was a total fucking prick in Ring of Honor.
He was mean to Eddie Kingston.
Eddie Kingston.
It's documented too.
It's very documented. It's documented. So, but this is what to me WWE needed besides talking about the bloodline. Like, this is what I was going to talk about.
No, yeah, go ahead.
With the bloodline thing, that everybody says bloodline fatigue and all that stuff. And I said this, and I'm going to talk like an old head here, because what it reminds me of late 80s to 1999 horseman fatigue. The difference is, at least it was some talented men in the horsemen, with the exception of Paul Roma. But it's what they knew how to spread it out here and there. I just don't. I get with the Samoans and they are talented people and all this stuff. But once one person made an opinion, it opened up the floodgates. He made one opinion that he felt that Roman Reigns is overrated, and y'all just lost your goddamn mind. This right now for CM Punk and Kevin Owens is the right move right now. I know it's gonna be short because it's next week. It's not gonna go nowhere after that, but it's a good distraction to stop talking about the bloodline and Jacob and Solo and now the debut in Zilla.
Regardless, though,
they're gonna talk about it regardless. But look what up. We're finally talking about something else,
right? But it's only gonna be for 5 seconds. That's it. It's not consistent like WWE other storylines. It's not consistent at all. I get what you mean. It's just.
I mean, I take it though. I take it because shit.
Oh, me too. Yeah.
If I could touch on something real quick, because I know you guys know I don't really care for WWE. I pretty much let that company go. But you guys in our group chats and other fans of people that I talk to online will share clips with me and be like, "Hey, look at what happened," blah blah blah. So, and I think I made mention of this on the Cookout. For some reason, whenever they have some sort of rivalry, they always follow the same formula where they have a in-ring segment, promo segment, where they're talking face-to-face, back and forth. And now this is here 2 weeks, and they've done the exact same thing. And that was my first, reaction to it, because like I said, if you share something with me, I'm not going to dismiss it. I'm going to watch it, and then I'm going to give you my honest opinion about it. Mm-hmm. But here was the one thing that I noticed from the second promo segment. Aside from the fact that, yes, Punk and Kevin could not mention any names due to the fact that there is an NDA that is still active. They can't really mention each other. And I get that. It would have hit harder had they did, but, it is what it is. Sometimes contracts are lock, stock, and 2 smoking barrels. Like, we get that. My biggest thing is that I looked around and the crowd was not reacting. They were literally.
They didn't know who the fuck they was talking about.
And again, that goes back to what I said in my segment.
Yeah.
These fans are conditioned to only think that the E is the only thing that matters. They don't watch other independent promotions. And I think had Kevin Owens even mentioned the name of Ring of Honor, like I think a lot of WWE fans would have been like, we can't mention that. That'll make fans go and seek out other wrestling promotions. If you've noticed, WWE does not mention anything outside of their universe. You know, they've mentioned that, you know,
Only one time.
Dean Ambrose worked on the indies, but they never said where. I had to go out and see where this, you know, guy worked. Notice that he worked in CZW. He worked for Dragon Gate USA. He worked a whole plethora of different indie promotions. In fact, I got DVDs, you know, out in my living room here downstairs in my basement of old John Moxley matches from prior to him going to WWE. Same thing with Ricochet, Rich Swann, Johnny Gargano. You know, I got a whole plethora of PWG DVDs.
Throwback Evolve.
Throwback Evolve. You know, back when Evolve tried to basically show that wins and losses matter. I loved the whole concept of what Evolve was before WWE bought it. But that was the big thing for me, is that the fans were not reacting to anything that was being said. They just kind of reacted for when they cussed. And to me, all that is just a, he said a naughty word. Ooh.
It's
Right.
You have to pay attention to what's being said in between those naughty words. And that to me is what should have hit the point. But they didn't get it, because to them, you know, and I'll quote Wrestle Talk again. I think WWE fans just go there not to enjoy wrestling.
No.
They go there to be
That's diabolical.
Which is insane.
That's insane as fuck.
That was the quote. That was the quote of the week for me when I saw that video. When he said,
That's
the
crazy.
wrestling fans, WWE fans, don't go there to see wrestling. Their most views this past week or the past 2 weeks was Solo doing Jay's thing. Run that. Not a wrestling move, not a wrestling
Not a segment.
match, just that, right? And like you said, light skin, the reaction that they was getting during that face to face, like I said, they was trying too hard, but they wanted to say something. Even like for me, you, or anybody on here, we know that they came from Ring of Honor. We know the three friends he's talking about. We know, but WWE and about this NDA thing, that junk is non and void no more once AEW showed that video. So y'all could, and same point, this document you already was talking about on the Hawaii show, whatever the fuck that dude name is. You was already talking. Yeah, you was already talking about it. So y'all can, if you had the balls, you can talk about it. But as Chris said on, if you don't mind me saying this, Chris, because me and you talked on the private, but if they had the balls to say it, but they're afraid because guess what? Oh, Ring of Honor, where's that at? Oh, it's on the other channel. Oh, AEW own it. Oh, their eyes just go over there. So, I mean, did they have to do this second face to face? I guess because the match is this week, and again, like I said, it's not gonna go past that date.
Got to do something.
Yeah, it's not gonna go past that date. Something's gonna lead up to another story after that. But I just did not feel it. Like I said, they was trying too hard, and it was too forced. It was too forced. But they got something here, and they could actually do more than just one match. They could actually do it to a pay per view at least. But this is actually gonna be a random SmackDown show.
You know what? I want to touch up on something. I want to kind of go back.
Yeah, what you got?
To Mercedes. So this week, while Mercedes was beating Willow's ass before they went on the air, there was a segment that came out, and while she was beating her ass, some WWE tribalist said, "Sasha, we miss you. Please come back home." So I have a question. Give me a second. Let me just
that was funny. That was funny.
I did see that on Instagram.
it's a point of all this. So my question to all of you, and then please clip this if you can. What would happen if Reigns left WWE? Would they have the same energy like they had for Sasha Banks, or should I say Mercedes? Because the reason why I'm asking that shit is because it's like you humans, you have like this I don't know, choose a lover type of syndrome. I don't know what it is. It's very, very weird, right? If you did support her before she left WWE, you would support her. Doesn't matter where she went. It wouldn't even matter.
That's common
because
sense.
you'll be there. You'll be her number one supporter. And then two, I don't understand why you asking her to come back, because you was the same motherfuckers that wanted her to leave anyway, right? Or you basically was siding with Michael Cole, saying that she was very unprofessional. She don't deserve to come back, right? So it's like, I don't understand why you getting on national television, because I bet that stupid motherfucker that didn't wash his ass was the same person that was being racist, allegedly. You know, I'm gonna put out allegedly because I don't know. Was saying that, well, she don't need to come back. She's a traitor type of shit. So my question to you, okay, for all of you guys that's watching, girls and gals and toddlers or whatever, will you have that same energy for Roman Reigns if he left WWE? I think that you will turn on Roman Reigns, just like how you turn. Just like, remember before that cancer shit came up, y'all did not like Roman Reigns whatsoever. You wanted him on TV, but as soon as a pre-existing condition came up, you switched. And that's what WWE fans do. You guys are some switching bitches. That's basically what y'all are. I mean, like, they're not going to tell that no one is going to tell you the real truth except for this podcast right here. I'm trying to get my words right. But I do agree. I think Lightskin said this. I think you motherfuckers go to WWE just to hate watch. You just bored. And if you bored, why the fuck are you watching wrestling? Why you even call yourself a wrestling fan? You don't like watching wrestling, but yet you will take your ass over to a product you don't watch, and you will sit here and scream somebody's former name, ring name. Like, that's diabolical. That's diabolical. That's crazy.
So they go to AEW.
Yeah, he made AEW. He made AEW.
I mean AEW. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know what you meant.
We know what you meant.
So they go spend money to go to AEW and hate watch.
Yeah, bro. That's I said
crazy.
That. I said that last week about people. That's the one thing I hate. You go to these wrestling shows. You go there. You take pictures of the tarp, and you go say, "Oh, they didn't sell out." That's what you go and you concentrate on that instead of concentrating on the action that you paid your money to see.
Then they go 2 hours early.
2 hours early.
People are filing in, of course.
Right. You know,
they're buying merch.
buying merch. You know, everybody trying to buy the merch before you sit down. Yeah. If you at an AEW show, you know you go buy merch or get you something to drink or something to eat before you go to your seat. So it's common sense. I'm just listen, man. The answer to that question for me, I know it's going to be the answer because y'all did it years ago. Y'all always been doing this. When Hogan left to go to WCW, y'all call him a traitor. When Macho left, y'all call him a traitor. When Bret the Hitman Hart, after getting screwed, y'all call him a traitor. You know what I mean? It's anybody that left that company, that became a star in that company and went somewhere else. Y'all call
Then they came up with a DVD, The Rise and Fall.
Oh yeah, The Rise and Fall, and all of that. It's and
of WCW.
The crazy thing is, no disrespect, it's vice versa too. It's vice versa too. But the funny thing is, it's not the people that was day one with AEW. It's the guys that came over from WWE to go to AEW to go back to WWE. And y'all said, "Oh, y'all just came over here to just spend the money. Y'all ain't coming here for the love of the wrestling." So y'all call them out. It's like it's never no loyalty in wrestling. I'm already going. It's none. It's none. The paycheck is there.
Yeah.
So
you got something, Vincent?
I've been saying.
Yeah, Miss has something.
I've been saying it for a long time that when it comes to this thing, what is the best way to say this? Okay, so I've said it before. I don't watch a lot of podcasts. Why? It's because, let's say their podcast is an hour long. 45 minutes of that show is them talking about what they didn't like about a certain show. It falls in line with what you guys are saying. We've been saying it for years. They hate watch AEW. That's why I can't deal with it. You're literally sitting there in front of your TV with a imaginary pencil in your hand, getting upset when you see something that you like, and immediately ready to tweet what you don't like. The one little segment, you may hate one segment in the entire show, but that is what you talk about. That's what you tweet. That's what you run out there and have to give to the entire world on your social media account. So it's just super disingenuous to me, and that's why I've always said there are two types of fans: wrestling fans, WWE fans. Simple as that for me. I don't try to get too in the weeds with that saying. It's obvious what I'm saying when it comes to that. One person watches just WWE. The other person will watch anything, including WWE. That's it.
Hey, you know what, Miss Al? You know what, Miss Al? It's crazy that you said that, because I kind of was like, it seemed like a lot of people content. I'm not going to go to individuals, but there's a lot of people content that's out there that is mostly about negative.
Yeah.
It's not about what they love. It's about negative.
Oh, we already know that. That House of Glory? What's that House of Glory host that got kicked out?
Oh, JD.
Yeah, him.
And some people, and the crazy thing is, and I'm about to say that, is some people that actually got major influence. Like, they got their numbers is skyrocket. Like, we are nowhere near the meter of their following, and most of their content is them hatred. It's hatred.
Right, and that's where it's really hard for us to combat that shit, right? And like we've been on the air for 8 years, right? And then still doing the cookout as well. Like, and we're growing, but the thing is that, and this is the reason why I hate people like JD, because I used to listen to his shit and I thought he was pretty dope. I even met him in person in Chicago. But with great power comes great responsibility, and I hate people like that misuses their power just because you're upset. You need to take a look at them. You have to take a hard look in the mirror and just say that you are the one that's being trashed. You are the one that was responsible for destroying your AEW credentials. It shouldn't be. It's not AEW. It's you. And that's the issue that some of these content creators need to really realize. It's like, you're the problem, not the company.
Yeah, ahead, and even on that, like you said, with a lot of content creators, this is free speech, but it's not free of consequences.
That's
so
right.
if you go in there and pop off at the mouth about MERCEDES MONÉ, and then guess who comes to House of Glory?
Baby, that's that thing called karma.
I know this is an old, this happened some time ago, but
no, because see, the thing is, when that consequences come, you gotta come on live on your pay-per-view and go in the middle of the ring and apologize in front of your cameras, in front of their cameras, so it can be documented.
Got booed out the building
and got booed. Nice, remember that because we was laughing our butts off. Like, is he apologizing?
All right, guys. So look, I'm like, bro,
he couldn't talk. New York was not happening. No, sir.
And he didn't know how to handle it, which was cool.
But yeah, I think that's.
Miss you had some.
Well, I was gonna say I can answer the reason why you asked the question. Why is it that? Why do they talk negative all the time? It's the whole Eric Bischoff thing. Nobody cares about anything Eric Bischoff has to say until he says that one stupid thing that obviously it makes no sense, but people talk. So the only time his clips go viral, and he's the talk of the wrestling community on Twitter, is when he says something stupid. So it only makes sense every couple of months, few months, whatever. I need to say something stupid so people don't forget me. It just and then here's the crazy thing about it. He says the stupid thing, it goes viral, and then every single person on the planet forgets about it 3 days later.
The typical news cycle.
There you go.
The typical news cycle miss out.
Yeah.
And that's why WWE, when their bad news comes out, they do it on Friday.
To make sure that they forget over the weekend.
That's right.
Wow.
They chirp
Back
over
to
the
business on
weekend.
Monday.
I mean,
by
that's a
Monday
very
Night
interesting
Raw.
strategy, though. That's very interesting. Strategy.
Everybody, you can watch Monday Night Raw.
All right, guys, we got Monday Night Raw here. Like, let's talk about.
Let's talk
Nah,
about
we
that.
forgot. Nah, that was on Friday. We don't need.
Yeah.
Hey, nah, you can
That's
rewatch
last
it on.
week.
You can rewatch it in a couple months on Unreal season 4.
Period. Exactly. So y'all, we're getting close to that time. So we got about 10 more minutes. Now we may go over this segment or go over the time for this segment, but I don't. We'll see. We'll see where it takes us. Our last segment is ZILLA FATU. He's actually one of our I wouldn't say friend, but a acquaintance that we have talked to a couple of times on the cookout, and yeah. Ooh, this is going to be an interesting topic. So I'm gonna start off first. I'm not gonna say I'm not happy for ZILLA, because he already told us before, without saying it, that he's going to go to WWE, but we don't know when it was going to happen, but we knew it was going to be soon. Now, I'm not going to lie, it was a dope debut, but I think all of this was nothing more than a moment. I don't think that WWE, unless they prove me wrong, I don't think they have a long-term plan for ZILLA. I think ZILLA is just going to be another foot soldier for the bloodline for him to fall in line. I don't think he's going to. Last night I literally asked a viewer, "Did you ever see one of ZILLA's matches?" He said no. And we went on to, and then I went on to say, if you didn't watch none of his matches, then why are you so moist about this? He said the reason why people are so hyped is because he is part of the bloodline. So you care about the faction, but not the person. Doesn't that scream hypocrisy a little bit? He's like, no, it's just everybody's so happy about the blood. Nigga, you're happy about the bloodline, but you're not happy about ZILLA. Like, we literally seen his matches a couple times, but I just really think that you are a brand fan. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You don't even know why you don't even know why you're excited. I don't even think you're excited. I think you're faking. I think that's what it is. I think you follow the fucking train because everybody else is happy. All the brand fans is happy. So you need to be happy as well. That's not a fan. That's a fake ass bitch. That's just basically what that is. I hate to say it, but they don't have a plan for him. And I know that for a fact, because look at Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu should be one of them niggas that they should be pushing right now. But instead, we are reliving Roman Reigns' greatest hits in 2026. Remind you, he was the champion for 4 fucking years. We should be done with this shit already. But for some reason, some stupid motherfucker in the back, probably Michael Hayes, just said, well, I think we need to relive the bloodline because we was making a whole bunch of money. And also, we don't have anything to do. We don't have anything for LA Knight, and we don't have anything for Carmelo Hayes. And we need that. We need our cash cow. And this is the reason why you are seeing the bloodline right now, because WWE cannot create any storylines whatsoever. And please do not be one of the motherfuckers talking about, oh, WWE is the king of storytelling. Well, if that's the case, then why we don't see anything else? I'll let my play.
Light skin enforcer, y'all want to say anything about Zilla?
So I've been thinking about this because, like I said, I don't watch WWE, but like I said, people send me clips, and I will give you an honest opinion. First off, I'm happy for Zilla, and we all knew that this was going to be a foregone conclusion. He was going to join WWE. Here's my interesting theory about this, because I know Chris really doesn't have any faith that they are going to push Zilla to be like the next big thing to come out of that famous family. But if you've noticed, or if you followed this family at all, a lot of things seem to center around one person. I'm going to get to that here in a second. But we all know Zilla is the son of one Eddie Fatu. If that name doesn't sound familiar, that man was known at one point in his career as Umaga. So there's Umaga, the father, the son, Zilla. This family has been intertwined within the business of professional wrestling for so many years, dating back all the way to the 70s. We have several decades of this family being inserted into pro wrestling and being a part of pro wrestling's history. When it comes to Zilla's father, Eddie Fatu was the man who basically got the Usos to give up on pro football dreams and aspirations and becoming professional wrestlers. It wasn't Rikishi. It was Eddie Fatu. Eddie Fatu was also the tag team partner of Matt Anoa'i, who was known as Rosie, who is the brother of Roman Reigns. Are you getting what I'm seeing here? Zilla tag teamed on the indies with Jacob Fatu. Somehow the biggest connection between all of these members of the bloodline happens to be Eddie Fatu. My question here is this.
Good point.
What if we're acknowledging the wrong tribal chief?
Bro, that's a bar. That is a bar.
I mean, I'm just saying.
I mean, the Usos even talk about Umaga all the time, and
If you forgot, the Usos.
That's a bar.
If you forgot, the Usos actually tribute Umaga.
I mean, Solo he took the spike,
and we all know Zilla. We all know Zilla and Solo are close in age. I mean, I'm pretty sure they spent some time with each other as well.
Zilla.
Matter of fact, Zilla's mom actually got online and talked some shit to Rikishi. Did she?
Yeah, yeah. She told him back the fuck off. Like honestly, bro. Like I was about to say, the Usos face paint. Remember they had the face paint half on one side, because that was Umaga's face paint. They used to give him tributes on that.
That's a good point.
Zilla, of course, I'm happy for Zilla. Like, dude is a down to earth dude. He called my son nephew. So right there, you're family. So I just saw Willis put on here he had some good matches in Indies. We saw him on House of Glory. We saw him and Fourth Rope, shout out to Fourth Rope.
Oh yeah, Fourth Rope,
Gun. Booker T was proud of him because he helped out Booker T's reality of championship wrestling. So he learned, and yes, we talked to him on the cookout when he said, "Hey, my dream, my goal is to go to WWE and continue the legacy of my father." He never ever said to be main event. He never said to be this or that. You know what his goal is? His goal is to be Intercontinental Champion. That's the belt his daddy had. That's his goal. He never said that he's trying to be the face of the company. He just his goal was just to make it to WWE. That's it. He's there now. NXT. Now, as Chris just said, do they have plans for him? Main roster? Hell no. That's why he's in NXT. NXT. Shawn Michaels probably throw something in there. I don't know. I'm not trying to think back. Right now, he is the talk of the conversation right now. He had a great debut. Came out of nowhere. No one saw it coming. No one even knew he was in the building. Destroyed Cruz Santana now, Mike Santana. And what's my man name? The Australian guy. Anyway, I don't want to take the time. And that's it. His mom was surprised. She didn't know. You can see the reaction on their YouTube page.
Oh yeah, she was with volume warning.
She was excited. The conversation in the locker room. Don't believe that picture y'all saw. Everybody all mad. They was happy. That was a fake AI picture, and so like that. So good for him. Good for him. You did exactly what you worked your ass off to do for the past couple of years. Because everybody remember this. He's not he only wrestled for a good 4 to 5 years. He's not a 10-year vet that was in Indies. But guess what? He paid his dues. He stayed in the Indies. He learned. I don't want to start that conversation again. But he paid his dues. But I'm happy for him. We don't want to start that conversation. But I'm happy for him. And a lot of people should be happy for him. The thing I'm mad about is, and I said it earlier, I'm gonna say it here now. Conrad is gonna hold on. And he took that moment and said he's sick of the bloodline bullshit. Again, his opinion, I'm not cracking for it. But to say that this family there was not stars in this business is downright disrespectful. In fact, this family actually created some of the stars that you liked. Dave Bautista went to the school with the Wild Samoans. That's a couple more. I just remember Dave Bautista off the top of my head. So they if they wasn't stars, they created some stars in the wrestling business. They've been on the business since the 70s. I'm sorry. It's a lot of, they are a big ass family. It's a lot
60s.
60s, thank you. It's a lot of fucking going on in that damn family. So it's a big ass family tree. It is what it is. And guess what? It's more. It's more. Jacob's brother's coming. You got some more people coming.
Oh, don't tell me that.
You've proven the point. It's like WWE is slowly being assimilated.
Yeah,
like literally, they're turning into Borg drones. For Star Trek lovers, that gets that reference. That's exactly what this is going to be.
They are becoming the Borg.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, just recall.
Wait, is that a history maker? Is this the first time we actually put a Star Wars
Star Trek? No, this is
Star Trek.
Like my second time. Like actually talk about when you talk about assimilation, I think about Borg. It's like they're drones. That's basically what the fuck we are seeing in WWE, and it's pushing me further and further away, because at the end of the day, I'm trying to figure out, is this like a never-ending story with Samoans trying to be black? Like, what are we doing? Like, I mean, all I want to know is like, when are you going to bring up that conversation about the Nation of Domination that you motherfuckers been hiding for all of these years?
Which conversation?
The Nation of Domination, like, why they listen, out of every fucking faction in WWE history, that is the only faction that WWE do not talk about, discuss, not even in bathrooms. It's like they blackballed the Nation of Domination. I know why, but it's like they just won't talk about it at all. Well, we know how they feel about black people anyway.
Well, when you embarrass Vince McMahon on live television without him knowing,
or grab him,
you know, like when you embarrass him on live television, that was not a taped episode of Raw when Farouk asked why there wasn't never no black WWF champions. You go back and watch it. Vince's face is like, huh? What? Wait, what? Huh? Yeah, I like black people. And that's exactly what he said. Don't give me no bullshit. That's exactly what he said. So,
it's crazy.
Yeah, it's a conversation they're not going to talk about unless it's February.
You know what? Even
Didn't
in
even
February,
talk about it during February.
I'll just get ready to say that. Yep, they didn't even talk about it in February at all. It's just this whole mentality that you see, like, you know, with I don't want to get into like politics like that, but this is a very important discussion, even though some people think that this shit is odd, but it really affects us. All what you see right here, including in WWE, this is a white supremacy type of mentality from beginning to end. And remember what New Day, that clip that they put out on that just basically proved my point.
The shackles,
the shot, my nigga.
And then Big E looking like, I kind of want to go with y'all, but
I can't. Slavery mentality. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you guys never seen that video is very, very powerful. It has a lot of layers to not only what New Day went through, but what Black people was going through, not only in professional wrestling.
It's like anything. Like Xavier Woods started a youth. No one was doing it. They was like, "Oh, that's lame. What y'all doing?" And then it became one of the most biggest YouTube channels, and then look, all of a sudden,
we got down.
Remember,
up, down, down.
He did. Remember, he did that
like
when
what we do.
TNA.
Like, you know, we make stuff popular, and then they say, "Oh no, we got that. You can't do that."
Remember, Ziggy? He did that when he was in TNA.
Yeah, he did.
He did that in
Consequences Creed.
And then once that got to a number that was. Remember, WWE did not
ahead of his time, bro.
Yeah, they didn't do YouTube. They didn't have no YouTube channel. When they started a YouTube channel, they started, "Hey, you're under contract with us. So now up down is a part of us. You're gonna use that number."
So they took his stuff. Yep.
Yeah. So I mean, if you watch that video, some of y'all was like, "Oh, that's a cute cartoon. Oh, that's a cute anime." It's meaning about like wrestling. If y'all know about wrestling, what's Christian said to Don Callis, you carny son of a bitch.
We call him a carny, yeah.
Wrestling,
damn.
That's the circus. It's a circus. It's not just a business, it's a circus. And they was locked in chains. They could not be themselves. And when they do be themselves, they had to be shackled down, bring them down to earth. Like, all right, now you're getting too big for your britches. You know. So now they off. Dude Kofi just trademarked his name, KSM.
KSM. What does that stand for?
His actual name initials. I don't know how to say the middle and last name, but Austin Creed is back. For those of TNA fans, you know what that means.
Yeah, KSM. His name is Kofi Nahaje Sarkodie Mensah. So KSM, Kofi Sarkodie Mensah.
That's a lot.
I just want Austin Creed to have the
American flag.
He can have the trunks, but I want that themes music.
From TNA?
Yeah, the TNA theme music.
As long as he don't be coming out there looking like a Power Ranger, I'm good.
He might do.
Because that shit, no. We're trying to get you away from that stupid dumbass.
But that's him.
No,
he likes the nerdy stuff.
That's him.
I understand. Okay, but I need you to come back.
Come out to Living in America from my James Brown.
You can be a nerd and be a nigga at the same. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
I mean, if the rumors is true, he's not gonna come out like that. He's gonna come out with his black leather jacket on. Hopefully, he got the cornrows completely done all the way back, and him and Swerve and Kofi come out and do some black excellence things. Hopefully.
I'm here for it. But y'all, this conclude. Well, other than did you guys have any questions? I know we didn't talk about Chelsea Green and.
Do we need to?
Jesus, I wanted to talk about that a little bit, huh?
Do we need to talk about Chelsea? Or the
30 days pissed me off. They want to implement that shit. Like they haven't been using that in years, but yet they want to use it on her. So basically, just a kind of short story. So Chelsea Green, her orbital. You're right. So she heard that, and I think this was like last week or something.
Because they put her in there with people that's not ready.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So she heard that, and then this past week, she literally they was giving her they was basically trying to get her to relinquish the championship, and she said no. So then she said no. She was like, I'm going to be a fighting champion. This is my belt. So the general manager, I don't know who it was. I don't know which one because they go back and forth.
Aldis.
Aldis. Okay.
Nick Aldis.
Nick Aldis. Okay. So he basically gave her 30 days to either get cleared or she has to give up that championship.
She's about to lose it.
Which is funny because it's an interim championship because the actual champion is hurt and can't defend her title.
But they
why are we implementing if you're not going to implement the 30 days on the actual champion, why are you implementing it on the interim?
And they count her
just
reign.
Took the belt off of Rhea, let her rehab, let her get cleared, and then we wouldn't be in this situation. But no, I
they
swear.
counting her reign too, bro. They counting that shit as a title reign. So, and Jeremy, you're right. I gotta give credit where credit's due. That was a good promo. That probably was her best promo ever, probably.
They didn't have her doing something silly for once.
But then have her husband get beat up by Gunther.
I see what the story is. Everything around her, because the key of her promo was bad luck.
Yeah.
So now everything around her is bad luck. So Matt Cardona got the Sonic rings beat out of him. And then Tiffany, she lost her belt.
Lost her belt.
Yeah, he got Gunther beat the sleeves off that dude.
I mean, beat his ass too much now that he gonna go by Zack Ryder because he forgot who he was.
Might as well.
I bet you won't do this to Zack Ryder, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Come with that old music too.
So yeah, it's gonna happen, and Tiffany's gonna turn on her, cause her to lose. I mean, we see it coming.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much it with that. I mean, if that's the case, Naomi should have kept her belt. And then when she came back from pregnancy,
can you imagine?
I'm just saying.
That'd be dope.
Why Naomi had to relinquish her belt?
Right. That's the and this.
You see what I'm saying, Chris?
That's why, man. Listen, that's why I'm pissed off. Like I didn't intentionally didn't want to talk about it because that was actually one of the topics I did want to talk about. But we had so much shit to talk about.
Yes.
But we'll definitely talk about it more on the cookout tomorrow.
Yeah,
so whatever. Yeah, so whatever we didn't discuss, we'll definitely
they made Naomi give it up. They made, I don't know.
Hey, Jay, we said we're happy for Zilla. What you talking about?
We all said we're happy for Zilla.
We all happy for Zilla.
Yeah.
What's good, Jay Smooth?
Hey, Jay Smooth.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I got it flying in and we getting ready to leave. Huh? What'd you say?
I would say we're handing back over to you, sir.
Okay, yeah. So that ends our show, unless anybody had any questions. If not, we'll just go ahead and do final thoughts and get you guys out of here. No? Okay. All right. Start with Miss F. Go ahead.
I cannot wait till All In. My final thoughts are going to be simple. I actually like what's going on right now. There are some things that I would change, but listen to this. The women's main event at All In is a black woman versus another black woman. That's in AEW. It only took them 7 years to get there. And they had to literally build a division. I'm not talking about no other company, but this company, it only took them 7 years to get there. And they started from scratch. So me being where I am extremely happy and extremely excited to see what the outcome of the women's world title match is going to be at All In 2 weeks. That's it.
Gonna be interesting. And for those that are just joining, this is the card that Mid-South was alluding to. And as you see, we have Willow Nightingale and Mercedes the Goat Moné as the world championship match for the
Mercedes the Goat Ultimo Moné.
Ultimo Moné.
Just read
I like that book. I'm about to talk to you about that book,
bro. This shit, it's got all
that
in
artwork
from last
is sick.
year. Word. Anyway, make this real quick. I am getting ready for. Shout out to my wife right here. She's asleep though, but she see it later. We are celebrating our 14th year wedding anniversary in September. And we're gonna start it off with a bang. We're gonna celebrate the whole month. So first thing first, going to my first Ashe wrestling show in September. So I'm happy. I'm gonna share that with her. We're gonna go down there in Charlotte and get ready for this match between Darius Carter and Billy Dixon. After that, AEW comes to town. I got some good seats. Hopefully I'll be on TV. Clip me. And then our wedding anniversary and her birthday. So as always, enjoy wrestling. Don't matter what company. But please don't have them get emotionally damaged when we don't like what you like or you don't like what we like. For some reason, y'all, it's like, as my partner said, it's like y'all think y'all get paid because y'all love a certain company. No, it don't work that way, you know. So be a fan. And if you know something cool, but don't be a know-it-all and shit on people. I don't know why I say this almost every week. I'm gonna stop saying it. Just be unbothered like me and just like what you like, damn it. And I'm done. Peace.
Boom.
So much like Mid-South and Enforcer, I'm excited not only for All In coming up here in 2 weeks, and not only am I excited to watch Ashe wrestling because that steel cage match is going to be a banger. I'm excited because this coming Tuesday will be the quarterfinals, and then next Sunday will be the semifinals and finals of the 5-Star Grand Prix, which I'm looking at the bracket right now, and congratulations to all these women receiving first round buys, of course. Suzu Suzuki, Ami Sore, Maika, and Konami, who each won their blocks, with Hanan and Ruaka facing each other in the first round. Mid-South's favorite, Hanako, wrestling Starlight Kid on her birthday, no less. Starlight Kid's birthday, I should say. Saya Ida facing Azumi, and yet, like my headline says, still pulling for Azumi. Along with Rina from Hate facing from Mi Vida Loca, Rina Yamashita. So
that's a tongue twister.
It's very tough. It's a tough field to call, tough field. I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy some good old quality Joshi wrestling. And like I said, I don't care who wins. I don't care who loses. Yes, I have my favorites, but at the end of the day, I love pro wrestling. And if you love pro wrestling too, you will sit your happy ass down and watch it with me. Because if you don't,
hey man, I gotta go to sleep after this. Wrong button.
Oh my god. That's stupid.
All right, next.
You up next there, host.
You're next.
Man, what's going on, y'all? It's been some time. I appreciate y'all allow me to come back today. It's been pretty cool.
Bring your ass to work.
I know we talked about we've been talking about wrestling, but I wanted to just very quickly touch on the importance of having good people in your corner. When you have great people in your corner, and I'm sure y'all heard the term iron sharpens iron, right? But when you have great people in your corner that motivate you, and sometimes they motivate you without even knowing it. So like Enforcer can go live and be like, damn, I was getting ready to go to bed, but this dude Enforcer is streaming, getting after it. Chris is live doing the cookout. Lightskins putting up videos. Mid-South's working projects. These guys are busting their ass, and it's very inspiring. So just watch and pay attention to who you hang around with. You know, there's been some times where you listen to the wrong people, and when you do that, you don't know if you know, those people have the right intentions for you. So those things happen with certain people where you put stock in people that you know, may not have the best for you, I guess is what I'm saying. And 2 weeks ago, you know, I was able to finally walk across the stage and get this thing.
Yes, sir.
You know, I actually had a guy tell me.
Yes,
I actually had a guy tell me, you know, I think school is not for you, Ziggy. I think you might need to just, you know, I think working in a warehouse might be for you. So, to Dr. Sellers at Louisiana Tech University, fuck you. I graduated with a master's degree, and people that are in positions that mentor are supposed to mentor people and supposed to pour into the youth, be careful how you talk to people and be careful what the words you say, because 20-year-old Ziggy took your words very literally. But when I started surrounding myself with people like Miss Out, my boy 8-Bit, Chris, Enforcer, Light Skin, I can name names, things like this happen. So I say all that to say, when you surround yourself with good people, I'm literally a walking product of, you know, you are who you hang out with. So I just really appreciate every single one of y'all, all the motivation stuff. And even sometimes y'all don't know that you're motivating me because of the things that you do. So I just want to say thank y'all.
I love you, bro.
I'm cussing? No, I just had to politely curse out one of my professors from almost 20 years ago.
What's his name? What's his name again?
Dr. Sellers.
Dr. Sellers, fuck you, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got you. I curse him out for you. Fuck that motherfucker.
Nah, bro, because you know what I'm saying, especially at this point now, we have podcasts and we have platforms, and people sometimes come to us for advice. Yeah. Sometimes we gotta think about what we tell them, you know, and somebody might, you know, take to heart what we say. So we just gotta watch
clip and tag them. I'm gonna find him and tag him so you know.
He probably ain't here no more, dog. He was old.
I'll go to his grave site.
And I have one last saying, and then I'm gonna turn off to Chris.
Hey, Tailbone and Rustin.
One thing I learned from an OG, he says, don't argue with fools. So sometimes people say something like Miss Out. You got it. Miss Out don't even say nothing. All right. It's wisdom. I'll be peeping. I watch y'all.
Don't argue with fools.
Nah, Enforcer like, I argue with them.
No, don't argue with fools. No. Don't argue with fools from a distance. Nobody know who's who.
There you go. I appreciate y'all, man.
No problem, Ziggy. And like I said, we're definitely gonna be. We got you 100%. You know what I'm saying? Because like even DJ Red Flags, like he's taking care of his business, and you know he said he should be back pretty soon. So all I care about is Black excellence. That's all I care about at the end of the day. But just to kind of wrap things up, just a couple of things. So Wrestling Debates and Catering will be back with my new co-host, DJ S. Dot. We have been talking for a little bit, and it's going to be. This is basically going to be a first take type of show. So in the past, we used to have two hosts, just like the Cookout, but we're going to do it a little bit different. So this is going to take place this Thursday night on TikTok. 8 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Eastern. You can just request up if you want to, but we're gonna do one call per, like one call at a time instead of filling the whole entire box up. So we're gonna be doing that. So congratulations to DJ S. Dot for getting on board with me. And I think you know him, Ziggy, don't you?
I might have. He was on previous. He's been in previous cookouts, right?
Yes, he been on
Yeah.
previous cookouts, but I think he met somebody from Twitter. I thought he was one of your friends. But either way, he's he's very.
I think I have interacted with him before though.
Okay. The next one, speaking of the cookout, this is our new poster. Running. So, going forward, we're going to have indie wrestling. We're going to definitely talk about that. We always have like indie wrestlers come through. So, which
is how Javon Evans, Zilla, I'm telling y'all.
Yeah. So once again, this is becoming a must-see show because I think maybe about 3 weeks ago we had Ryback on that bitch, and he just like literally came out of nowhere. So, I will be having my show probably about either 9 or 9:30 Central. So definitely tune in for that. And one more thing that I do have, and this is shout out to each and every one of y'all, we have exceeded our goal. We are past 1,000 subscribers. So next week is our celebration, which we're just going to kick back, relax, and just talk about good times and all that shit. Now, there's 1,000 of y'all, and I know it's probably going to be about 50 of y'all that's going to show up. Okay. So if you do want to win that belt, that ECW World Heavyweight Championship belt, or if you want to win any collectibles and the $25 gift card, you need to be present. If you are not present, you will not win. I will go to the next person. Me and Ziggy is trying to figure out what is the best way to do this. We'll probably just do it on the fly. So anybody that is here, we're going to call your name and we're going to put you in the raffle. Yeah, I think that'll be better for us just to do that. So then that way you don't have to like put in 1,000 people and half the motherfuckers not gonna be here. So
and show up at 8:30, not on CPT time.
Yes,
you heard light skin. Hey, you heard Gaijin.
Show up at 8:30 Central. Do not show up toward the end of the show because you don't know when we are going to do the raffle.
And all you have to do is show up to win a belt. Come on, man. Why do you do that?
That's it. And all you have to do is be a subscriber. That's it.
WWE. That's who.
Yeah. So other than that, once again, congratulations to my team. Congratulations to each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all so much. But remember, the fun still is continuing after the show. We need you to not only watch our program, but also like, share, and repost our content. Okay, because we do content like almost every day, especially on TikTok. So other than that, and yes, we will be streaming all in our Discord. So I got plans for that next week. So yeah, we're going to be busy. Until that time, everybody, my name is Chris. I love each and every one of you. Megatron, Team Brinket, all that good shit. Anyway, for Mr. Light Skin Gouging, Enforcer, Mid-South, and Ziggy, hopefully he comes back and not like abuse us like he did before. We'll see you guys next week for the celebration. Good night, everybody. Take care. Bye.
So you can bring your ass to work.
H4L in the building, we don't play. Welcome to the show, somebody hit the play. We loud every night, every day. Step inside the ring soon as you press play. Press play, press play, press play, press play. H4L, yeah.